but Mary endured. She used her medical training to tend to fellow prisoners and refused to bow to her captors. When she was finally released in a prisoner exchange, she returned to service without hesitation. Despite her frail condition, she went right back to the field, to the blood, to the suffering, and to the soldiers who needed her. After the war, President Andrew Johnson recognized her extraordinary courage and service. On November 11, 1865, Dr. Mary Edwards Walker was awarded the Medal of Honor, with the citation reading that she had devoted herself with much patriotic zeal to the sick and wounded soldiers. She stood proudly beside the nation's most decorated heroes, and she did so wearing her signature black suit and tie. But her fight was far from over. Decades later, in 1917, the U.S. Army reviewed the list of Medal of Honor recipients and decided to revoke medals that didn't involve actual combat. Mary's name was among those stripped of the honor. They told her she hadn't faced the enemy in battle. But Mary refused to surrender her medal. She wore it every day for the rest of her life, pinned proudly to her lapel, saying, "If the President of the United States thought I deserved it, who are you to take it away?" She continued to fight for women's rights, dress reform, and equality until her final years. Even when the world called her eccentric or rebellious, she saw herself simply as free, free to serve, free to speak, free to be equal. Dr. Mary Edwards Walker passed away in 1919, still wearing her medal. And nearly 60 years later, in 1977, President Jimmy Carter officially restored her Medal of Honor, recognizing her once again as a true American hero. Today, her legacy stands not only in the halls of military history, but in every operating room, every field hospital, and every uniformed woman who serves without apology. Mary Edwards Walker didn't just change the rules. She rewrote what it means to serve with honor. She proved that courage isn't defined by gender or rank, but by conviction. And for that, her name lives forever among the few, the proud, the Medal of Honor recipients.